Today is 465 day that I'm here to share lessons that I learned and I'm learning. I hope those lessons support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I'll speak about upper limit or standards. I find a lot of times people not able to achieve great things in life because they reach their upper limit, they reach their standards and they're not able to go beyond that. Now, of course, if you're living in a higher level at the moment, but your standard is here, you will sabotage yourself and will go back to your standards, to your upper limit. So that means you always want to make sure that you understand, you believe that you're able to achieve more and you increase your standards, and of course you will be able to live a better life. Now, of course, you can have standards here, what you believe that you are capable of, but your work ethic is way beyond what is your standard of living. So that means you will work very hard and then you will sabotage back to your upper limit, to your standards. You work very hard and then you go back to it. So that means it's very important not just work hard, but increase your belief level, your attitude about yourself, your understanding and self-awareness. Because a lot of times, because of childhood, because of so many different things, because of the past baggage, people have a very low self-esteem. Now, it doesn't matter how hard they work, they always fall back into that level. So people do not feel comfortable, they do not feel deserving that enjoyment and fulfillment, and then they always sabotage themselves. So how many times you have felt that you start to feel very good and then right away goes back, you feel very good and then you fall back to common things. I experienced that as well. I used to feel so well about myself, I feel deserving, I saw succeeding, and I started listening some sad songs to bring down my energy, bring down my fulfillment, because I used to think, probably I'm not supposed to be that fulfilled, I'm not supposed to be that joyful, because for so long I have been struggling. So at this point I thought that this is how I'm supposed to feel. But no, like, there is beyond levels of fulfillment, this is beyond levels of joyfulness. So that means you need to increase your limit, understand, okay, if I'm joyful, I'm supposed to be that. There's a lot of different things that slows people down, and one of the things is that I never wanted to outshine something, because in school, when I used to work very hard, I used to get results. But because of that, I used to get a lot of jealousy. So that means that I start to not share my achievements, because I used to think that people will be jealous. So that means I think that if you don't do that, you will sabotage yourself. So I learned that if you have a work ethic, you need to get rewarded accordingly. So that means you need to work very hard and get the results accordingly, because there's a lot of people who have achieved much more. So of course you need to compare yourself with people who have achieved more. Of course, at the same time, you need to be comparing in a good way, because you're comparing yourself with yesterday and still striving to that next level. Of course, not compare, but strive to move forward. Because if you compare yourself with your old friends, sometimes the best thing to do is just really say no to friends that is toxic. Because if you're sharing what you want to achieve and then they condemn you, or they're jealous about you, and they say, oh, better not to do that, it's just better to find some people who could be very happy about you. But at the same time, the most important part is you need to increase your standards in your friends, in your work ethic, in your belief about yourself, in the way how you're supposed to feel. Because it's such an interesting thing that people sabotage their own joyfulness, because I did it for a long time, so I know that it's true. And I learned that from the book of The Leap. I just started reading that book, but I truly believe this is an amazing book, because it explains how people sabotage their own success because there's some old limiting beliefs. So I just started reading that book, and I think that I will learn a lot, but I think that I could highly recommend to read it if you feel that you have succeeded and then you fall back. Succeeded and fall back. Because I did that quite a few times, probably at least 5 times, when I moved forward beyond what I thought I'm capable of, and I fell back because I thought this is not where I'm supposed to be. So I really want to increase my upper limit, and I want to create other people, to inspire other people to really focus on increasing their upper limit as well, because that's what we're there to add value, to increase our value, and really go beyond, above and beyond what we thought we are capable of. I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.